a little bit. But yeah, welcome, guys. We're at 796 subscribers. We're coming on to 800. Neil with the $10 donation the other night is up on the for the latest donation. That's super cool, buddy. Yeah, man. So yeah, can't appreciate it enough. Yeah, today's video stream, we're going to be talking about this Guardian XO. It's the latest and greatest thing, I guess, and we're gonna find out. We'll see what it's really about here. I think. I don't know. I'll let you know. And darn right, it's still an engagement, Neil, in my book. You know what I mean? So it's good. But oh man. So yeah, these did you yeah, I was it was like 70 something. It was 70 maybe. I can't remember. It was quite a bit for the low numbers, but in retrospect and like the bigger picture, it wasn't a lot of subs, right? But it was great actually. I kind of been gaining them, twice as fast as I was last month or a month before. So, yeah, hey Vince, good morning. Shout out to VCG Construction, right on. Nice to see you. Like of course, always sporting something. VCG, your Real Estate Whisper, you got all these things. Hey, you got Eddie. Oh, you know what? Ah, darn it. See, I never. That's the one thing I didn't do before the stream was set up my camera. Oh well, that'll be better anyway. And then yeah, you can't see the stickers, right? But yeah, I got all the stickers down here. Oh, 260. Wow, yeah, that's quite a bit, eh? But you know what? That's pretty interesting. YouTube is so weird, right? Like I'm constantly going up and like I go up and down a lot. Like it's like one up, two down, three up, one down. It's like weird, right? Like there's always ups and downs with the subscriber count. Um, you know, it is what it is, I guess. But it's once you're up into the 35,000 and plus, it's not so much of a big deal, right? um, these quick bolts actually too. I grabbed one from site. Who was asking? Somebody was asking about these. If I ever used these before. These are actually pretty cool. So they're the reusable bolts, right? So when you're using you would use them for things like temporary fencing, right, for travel restraint or shoring, things like that, right? Because they're reusable, removable. And the drill, right, the Hilti drill, it comes with an attachment, and if the bolt can go all the way through this, like, oh shoot, it's a gauge, right? So if it can go all the way through, then you can't use the bolt anymore. It's past its lifetime. But if it doesn't go all the way through, then you can keep on using it, right? So yeah, that's pretty neat. They're really heavy duty, actually. They feel quite heavy, considering the size of it. 10K for the 1st of April. That'd be great, Neil. I actually just and you could drive that in zombie heads. Yeah, right. Reusable. Yeah, yeah, it is a beautiful morning, Vince. Man, it's springtime. Getting super excited. I feel it like I'm gonna have a really busy summer, and it's gonna be highly productive. So it should be fun. Yeah, I'm gonna do a lot of vlog. I'm gonna vlog most of it, right? So all the jobs that I'm on, I'm taking footage, and all the stuff that I'll be doing around the house too. We'll be streaming and doing videos and stuff like that. So it should be pretty fun. So a lot of construction is going to be going on right here at the house. So it should be fun. But yeah, what do you think of this, Vince? Man, the Guardian XO here, the Sarcos company, is 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 into robotics and things. They have there's this little tiny guy here. It's like an inspection robot. They have another robot. It's like a forklift almost, right? But it's controlled by, it follows your person's hand movements and things like that, right? So it's controlled that way. But this right here, I mean, uh, you know, it construction, like, man, it's pretty hard. Like, that's one thing I say to my wife is, man, I'm so tired of being tired every single day after work. I'm just burnt. Like, I'm just so rode off. Because we work our butts off, right? Construction's pretty tough business. There's always lots of carrying and lifting and like stretching over, reaching, climbing up and down, and you're working on machines. You gotta have all this hard. You gotta be harnessed up. You got lanyards pulling you, and plus all your PPE, your boots, your gloves, your glasses, your lid. Then you got most sites nowadays. You have to wear vests, like or at least some kind of reflective stripes. And oh man, it's just crazy, right? So you got your gloves, is ear protection. Like, I wear ear muffs, like big muffs, when I'm shooting or doing anything with loud noises, like cutting with the chop saws or anything loud, right? I use big muffs, so you can imagine. Plus, we have to use face shields and eyeglasses when we're cutting with stuff, right? So, like grinding or cutting with anything abrasive, right? Creates sparks. So there's a lot of gear, man, and lifting the materials. The materials are heavy, right? Um, oh my God, Aaron, I used to do that. Because, like, when I was working, like, as a piece worker, or you know what I mean, like, or I was in charge of my schedule, my time, and I would do that. I would go and take a nap, and re-energize, and then do other stuff. But now that it's like so regimented, now that with working for another company and they're in charge of my hours, right? Like, I have to be there at 7 in the morning every day. I have to be there till at least 3:15 every day. So and then it only makes sense to go get my daughter right after, and then you know what I mean, go home. And then there's Courtney's here on mat leave, and the baby's here, and Adeline's here most of the time now, so because she's out of daycare and only in school like 3 days a week. So there's always madness. I can't there's just never quiet until the girls are actually asleep, and then we can sleep. So I'm definitely feeling those effects, because I miss my naps for sure. Courtney's pretty good. She lets me nap on the weekends. She's pretty good about that, so I appreciate that, because man, oh man, yeah, I'm definitely feeling it. Car Galaxy Studios, good morning, sir. How are you? Man, oh man, yeah. We're talking about the Guardian XO, and for anybody watching in the chat or on the replay needs a link to any of the pages that we're going to see today, let me know, and I'll gladly link them for you. I'm no longer putting the links in the video descriptions, and I'm finding that the videos are kind of doing better with search, and I'm actually, my videos are about 15% of them are going to suggested videos right now, so that's a plus, because that took a long time to get into suggested videos, more than a year. So I'm pretty happy about that. And it shows, like, the subscriber count's been just chugging along, right? Just it's been pretty steady growth. So pretty happy about that. Cool, man. Wow, we got some big dogs in the house today, man. Holy cow. I'm very fortunate, blessed that I have all you awesome other creators along here with me. This is awesome. What do you think, man? Like, it's tough, right? It's tough business, right? And this thing should be pretty lightweight. You shouldn't really. It should be, like, I would guess you wouldn't want it to be more than 20 pounds itself, right? Really, because like 20 to 30 pounds is, 20 pounds is a good number, right? My pouch is probably 30 to 40 pounds, easy, right? With the clamps in it. You understand, when I'm doing steel, I'll have 3 big C clamps and I have 4 little C-clamps on me at all times, right? That gets pretty heavy. Plus, you get your hammer in the back. Plus all the fasteners. I'm a nutbag, and I put like as many handbags. Oh my! Realizing the future of human potential donated $20. Yeah, wow! Thank you very much. Shout out to realizing the future of human potential. Nope, that's. Am I retarded or what? Oh my god, I was up too late watching movies with Ben last night. It was like 3 a.m. when I went to sleep. Yeah. That was Rue. Rue, thank you so much. I'm just out of it. I'm reading the page on Streamlabs, right? Christina, thank you. That was Christina donating $20. That was very lovely. Thank you so much. You're a sweetheart. Tomorrow is yeah, I know. Thank you so much, Christina. I uh I was reading the page for some reason, like on the oh my gosh, sorry, man. Anyways, that's Mulligan 2 today. Okay, I'll have to come back and oh my god. Oh, Neil, thank you so much, Christina. Yeah, you guys have been really awesome. I've done a lot for me, so I appreciate that so much. I apologize to anybody I may have offended by that. I'm better than that. Yes, and Christina's dad's surgery is tomorrow, everybody. So make sure everybody is, sending her hearts and lots of love and prayers for her and her dad and her family. Because, yeah, tomorrow is the big day, right, Christina? So good luck with that. And, yeah, keep us in the loop. Amos, my man, how's it going? Oh man, yeah. Boiled nuts is gonna be hard to knock off, right? That was pretty cool. I don't get to see nuts too much anymore, which is too bad. But the hours are so different, right? And once in a while, I like because Tokyo Drew streams late at night, and I can usually catch him on that stream. So him and Brandon, usually I can catch on that one when I want to say hi. But yeah, there you go, Crypto. So look at this. Okay, realizing the future of human potential. Not no worries, Amos. You're never late, brother. You're never late. Oh my gosh. Um, never late, brother. Yeah, this thing, the Guardian Exo. Okay, this is could be the future of construction. I can tell you, we'll figure out who's gonna see it first. By the end of the stream, you'll know what industry will have it fully like in operation before probably the end of next year at least. I would say no longer. But 1 second here. There's so much stuff going on out there. But this thing will help people lift up to 200 pounds, okay, of material or a 200-pound object. So enhanced possibilities, born of a fundamental practical need to work more efficiently, prevent injury, and realize the future of human potential. Strength and endurance, safely, comfortably, and easily lift 200 pounds, that's 90 kilograms, repeatedly without exertion, strain, or injury. Unrivaled technology, built from a combination of advanced materials, actuators, and sensors with sophisticated software control algorithms. Revolutionary capabilities. Equipped with scaled dexterous end effectors and force feedback features, operator can perform highly precise tasks with heavy tools or components. So, highly precise tasks with heavy tools or components. Interesting. Interesting, right? Because yeah, right. When the thing is we're using drills and saws and all kinds of stuff, right? So yeah, there's a lot of strain on that way. Um, fudge. So yeah. Anyway, so Sarcos is the leading guys. Dextrose is a sugar compound. I don't know. Let's find out. All right. Dextrose. What was it? Dexterous end effectors. Interesting. Let's see if we can find out what this is. Okay, so here's something. Challenges of dexterous end effectors. So, first material handling can be a very complex task and is one of the main challenges for industry. Clay Flanagan from Southwest Research Institute explained how we can class difficulties in material handling. He gave 4 examples: structured, semi-structured, pin picking, and unstructured material handling. The rigid part that needs to be gripped has a predetermined location and orientation is reachable by a robot, and its end effector. So I guess the end effector is the hand, right? So you got different types here. Looks like this one here, it could be like, it looks almost magnetic or something, but then there's like the hand, 3-fingered hand, whatever. There's different stuff, right? So yeah, that's what an end effector is. It's the thing that grips and grabs the material or the object. This here's another little thing they got going on here. Okay, so this is the Guardian S. This little thing here is an inspection robot. Check this out. Yeah, copyright. Man, portable, superior mission life. Missed all that, but look at that, eh? Rolls. That function, I missed that one last time I watched this. But yeah, this thing will go anywhere. Climb stairs, yeah, everything. Cloud connected. Yeah, wait till you see the actual software that in the cloud that's going to be integrated with this is going to be, that's a whole subject on its own. But so yeah, check this out. So this guy's going to go into looks like a 4-inch pipe. That could be a 6-inch to 8-inch, but it's hard to tell, right, when it's just on video. I wonder how big that is. Give you an idea of how big the robot is, right? Looks like a snake, yeah, right? Yeah. But oh, see, like, look at it going sideways. Chem bio, radiation, gas, vibration, 3D mapping, 360-degree video, high-res images. So yeah, it's an inspection robot, right? So it's gonna inspect the inside of ducts, pipes. It's gonna go into areas that could be contaminated or dangerous for humans to go into, right? So it's risk mitigation, right? It's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. So this company Sarcos has other products, right? We're gonna kind of go through all. Look at these videos, right? boiler inspection, maximum maneuverability, slim. Okay, so look at see, disaster, right? Disaster. What the battery life is on it? That's a pretty good question. So lightweight and man-portable, easily hand-carried, and able to carry a 10-pound payload on horizontal surfaces. Real-time communication, transmits two-way video, audio, and sensor data, while the operator stays at a safer standoff distance. The range and the battery life would be nice knowing. Low-profile vertical surfaces, all-terrain, mud, gravel, water, unstructured terrain, and confined spaces as narrow as 7 inches. So it can't. It's 7. That was an 8-inch pipe. And that's what I was thinking, right? Like it looks too big, like a really big, which is okay, but you can't get into the smaller pipe, right? You gotta understand anything. Like there's no 7-inch pipe, really. There isn't. It's an 8-inch pipe, and so that's a main, right? You're not gonna be able to like inspect the smaller pipes, right? Skynet. Oh yeah, hey, almost right on, man. Sneaky snake, yeah. So command center provides robot control, data gathering, analytics, and secure communications. So built to save lives and prevent injury. Simple remote controls allows operators to get up to speed quickly and enables safer surveillance and payload deployments. Safely gathers intelligence. Yeah. We really want to know sensor packages, right? So sensor options include infrared, gas, vibration, GPS, accelerometer, and sound to determine safe ingress and egress. Okay, ingress is different for me. It should be access egress. That's my thing. So all terrain. 3 miles of battery capacity. Navigate indoor and outdoor territory complete with 3D mapping with up to 3 miles of battery capacity. Provides 12 hours of uninterrupted surveillance with both daytime and nighttime vision. So 3 miles of battery life. That's 3 miles for inspection is pretty good. They you know what though? I think they do car. I'm sure I've seen this sort of thing being used there. I'm sure I have. But you're right. That would be very cool. You could drill and you could find things like wouldn't it be kind of neat to release some kind of like sensors into the oceans so that like they could map out the entire like the ocean bed and all that, like just to think about it, right? They just kind of work their way around, and you put thousands or millions of them in, just float them around. They would just swim around and map the whole entire ocean. That'd be cool. So magnetic and waterproof. So I did see it. It will scale ferromagnetic surfaces. So scaling, right? Vertical. That thing will go vertical. IP65 certified as dustproof and water protected. Custom engineering and project-based solutions available. So built for your mission. Really neat, eh? Cloud analytics and storage. Mobile IoT platform, which is Internet of Things. So that would be like a handheld device. Gather and transform data from sensors and systems to improve operational awareness, enhance security. So yeah, anyways, blah, 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 right? Oh, look at this. Here we go. So max weight, 17 pounds. The Guardian S magnetic is only another pound, 18. Maximum speed, 1.4 mile per hour, or with the magnetic, it would be 0.6. 10 pounds max payload. So -4, -20. That's probably optimal, right? So -20 isn't that impressive. 14.4 volt, 3 lithium ion, user swappable, power only. But neat, eh? Pretty neat little thing. Pretty neat little thing. You know what? This one here though, did it have the spec sheet? It didn't have a spec sheet on it. You know, so it didn't give us a weight or anything like that. But we'll find out. We got a couple of other things to look at. The Guardian GT is the last one we're gonna look at for Sarcos. But this is like that forklift thing that I was talking about. Let's see if this video will give us an idea. It's probably more music, right? Yeah. Look at this thing. This thing's insane, right? Oops. I'm sure I'm going to get a copyright this one. Darn it. That's incredible. Those are really heavy pipe, and it takes like to install the full lengths, like the big mains. It takes two guys, you know, to get a pipe up to the lift. You got to ratchet strap it down, then you raise it and lift it with the scissor lift, right? And you're side loading, and sometimes you know, it extends out past your basket. Well, every time it does, and it's dangerous, right? And so this thing, like, look at that. That's actually fairly precise. That's impressive, right? How can it just flip the switch, now it's turning a wheel, right? Wow, like a little tiny gas lever, right? Boom, gas valve, right? That's pretty cool. That's fairly precise, eh? It's grinding. Is that like a that's a big blade. That's more than a 5-inch. What size of blade would that be? That's pretty big, right? I mean, that's a small conduit for that big of a blade. But yeah, like my grinder, I use the 5-inch, right? Look at that thing. Hey, did you notice it was all taped up? And is it gonna pull it's gonna pull the safety switch out? What? Look at the guy could be standing at the side, right? So I wonder what the distance would be for that. But yeah, so when you're like installing main, like a lot of times you even have a forklift or a zoom boom to lift it up to the scissor lift for you and stuff, and it gets pretty crazy sometimes, right? But yeah, this thing here, I wonder if you could have it on on a lift itself, carry the pipe up, and if you could like install the Vic clamps, or have I don't know, another boom, and have the an actual pipe fitter, come in and rig it up, right? The Vic clamps and stuff like that. But look at that thing, eh? It's like Johnny Five, but a big one. Johnny Five's exoskeleton, right? Maximum strength, minimal effort, right? Safety meets dexterity, dual arm system, lifts payloads of up to 1,000 pounds, allowing the operator to move, transport, and position heavy items, reducing risk of personal injury. Robust and easy to operate, with robotic arms acting as a natural extension to the operator's real-world arm movements. Minimal training is required. So, unrivaled power and mobility. A modified COTS tracked base can travel at 4 miles per hour through the use of a diesel-fueled engine. So, it's diesel fuel. So, 7-foot arm boasts 7 degrees of freedom, plus a task set specific end effector that allows the operator to reach objects 4 feet in front of the mobile platform. So that's pretty good. That's pretty neat. I mean, I could definitely first responder and logistics applications, revolutionizing palletizing and depalletizing, loading and unloading supplies, shipboard and in-field logistics, erecting temporary shelters, equipment repairs, and more. Wow. Look at that. Creating new possibilities in industries such as nuclear reactor inspection and maintenance, petroleum, construction, and heavy equipment manufacturing, disaster recovery, and humanitarian applications, saving lives by assisting humans in disaster recovery and other forms of humanitarian assistance, such as med evac and moving rocks and debris in a controlled manner. Interesting. Right? There you go. TTR robots. Man. Wow. Yeah, put this thing up against like a forklift or Zoom Boom or something, you know? It's pretty wild, eh? So those are the three Sarcos products that we'll be looking at anyways. This this is the exosuit, right? This is the Guardian Exo. This is interesting. These actually actuator or end wait what are they? Oh my gosh, I already forgot the these ends that don't look that reusable. You know, these I'm sure you could get different ones, but these are hooks almost, right? I'd like to see this thing in action, right? We've probably seen all these. Imagine a future construction site where a worker can swiftly pick up and move hundreds of pounds of materials thanks to high-tech exoskeleton suits. Sarcos Robotics is speeding us towards that promising future, now taking pre-orders for the Guardian Exo Max, the world's first battery-powered full-body industrial exoskeleton. So, delivery slated for early 2020. Yeah, they talk about that. You know, this is how you know, aliens, the suits, right? How Ripley was able to, you know, fight off the aliens with one at the end, right? Help the K9 DE kids into the shower. That's probably what it was, yeah. Nice, guys. Nice. Yeah. Um, it's crazy, right? So it's unclear how much these exoskeleton units will cost. But initially, they will not be sold individually, rather delivered using a fee-based robotics as a service model. Fee-based robotics as a service. So yeah, there would be maintenance and service on the suits, and so I think I get that. In an interview with IEEE Spectrum, Ben Wolf suggests the entire Guardian XO Max package, including installation, maintenance, and oversight, is roughly the equivalent to a fully loaded, all costs included, $25 per hour employee. So it would, yeah, so $25 an hour. It would have to be, right? Like, so it would be having two employees in one. So what's gonna happen is already you could see the suits will start replacing guys. So for every one suit, it's gonna replace a guy, right? That's kind of what I get from that. Does that mean does that kind of sound right? Because yeah, you know, or because of the work shortage, does this help us increase our or you know help with that demand for more workers? I just see like I always feel like if you know every job always seems like it's understaffed, right? Like at least in my trade, and like I know like some trades like electricians they always have like you know more guys than they need it seems, right? But in my trade they're always trying to penny pinch, right? And I could see them you know $25 an hour is cheaper than paying for you know it's about the cost of a laborer, right? You know it's still cheaper. So in the meantime, oh, it hasn't changed that yet. Oh, I missed something here. Channel. Oh, something happened with your channel name? Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Right, right, Christina. So you changed your name, your channel name. I think yeah, I just noticed that until I didn't even realize that. Yeah, you're under Christina Smallhorn now. Yeah, yeah, right, right. Yeah. Yeah, right. Oh man, that's yeah, oh, never mind. Yeah, yeah. Interesting, right? Yeah. So, anyways, my trade, yeah, they're always penny pinching, so I could see them doing that. I could see them, replacing these workers with these suits or something, right? And then again, pushing the user harder, right? That's yeah. So we are already seeing smaller iterations of this exoskeleton technology rolling out in factories around the world. Last year, Ford moved to implement an upper body support exoskeleton in all its factories after a successful trial. LG is also incredibly close to commercially releasing its SuitBot, another support exoskeleton helping factory workers. So SuitBot is yeah, that's pretty wild. This stuff will help people lift heavier objects. Where you know what I mean? Like, you could turn it on and off as well. Inter. Huh. Hmm. Excuse me. I don't know, man. I tell you though, like if I had the help like this throughout my career, I would be, I don't know. I wouldn't be such a mess, I guess, but I'm sure I would have figured out some way to wreck my body somehow. Look at this, 200 pounds, an IBeam. So this is a smaller IBeam. Very rare. I don't want to say rare, but they're not the most common out of the bunch, right? So this isn't a normal. Wouldn't be in a normal application for this suit. You wouldn't be doing iron with it. That's for sure. I would see this being useful in material storage and handling, right? Like you could get if it was like good all terrain and you could do, if it helped in the mud and, like I was knee deep in the mud last week, right? Like, is this going to help you in that? That would be good, you know? Um, but yeah, so moving material, but the other thing too is you don't move material this way, right? You see how it's like across his chest like that, right? You don't move it like that. That's ridiculous. You're not going to get anywhere lifting material that way. It has to be held like sideways, right? So you're either carrying it. Two guys are carrying it, right? I can see, what I mean. If two suits carrying a bigger beam, right? That would make sense. But like I'm saying, it has to be carried across like the opposite way of your body, right? Or in line with it. Sorry, as you're facing. I'm thinking of it. We're wider this way, but yeah, it's gotta face the direction that you're facing. Even drywall and things like that, right? Like, you don't carry it across your body like that. You carry it on the side. So that would be my first question, right? Like, let's see it do that, and ooh, what's this here? I just saw a big number here. So, oh, wait a minute here. Oh, look at this here. So the Guardian exoskeleton. So ABI research recently found the total addressable market for commercial industrial exoskeletons exceeds 2.6 million units. Wow. Um, so yeah, it's designed to augment human productivity and strength while preventing workplace injuries. Um, that's pretty cool. I mean, like I lift 200 pounds repeatedly all day, and yeah, I'm pretty tired at the end of the day, right? But yeah, I'm constantly lifting objects that are 100 pounds. According to the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, back injuries are the second most common reason for non-attendance at work. I am the luckiest guy. Like my back is strong. It's really strong, and yeah, I've been so lucky because of course, I've had tweaks here and there over the years, but and they're the worst kind, man. But my back is super strong. I'm so lucky there. But I've always used proper lifting techniques, right? Like I was an athlete before I started construction, right? So I've trained you know what I mean, to use my body properly. So, but interesting, right? So, look at this here. That study found that the economic impact of on-the-job back injuries exceeds 1 billion per year annually. The average cost of back injury-related workers' compensation claims falls between $40,000 and $80,000 per incident. Yeah, great for lumberjacks. You bet it would. Yeah, right. We got some lumberjacks up here. Shout out to the lumberjacks. They don't get enough love. So, they won't completely eliminate workplace back injuries, but they could help many workers live a healthier life, increase their productivity, and extend their careers. Employers, on the other hand, could benefit from increased employee productivity and reduce injury rates. Right? Of course, that's 1 pound, one B or 1 pound. What? 1 billion, 1 billion. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's 100 billion per year. Okay, that's what you know. That's a lot of dough, right? That's a lot of dough, and that's workplace injuries, right? I would say 30% of that, easily 30% of that is probably exaggerated. The snake thing, yeah, right? Imagine a bunch of those crawling around, eh, Christina? Yeah. Yeah, it is kind of creepy, right? Yeah, it's pretty wild. So this thing costs 70 grand, right? 70 grand, which actually isn't that bad considering what it is, right? But look at the little sensors and cameras. Isn't that wild, eh? Aaron, yeah, right. It's pretty wild though. Um, yeah. I just looking at it. It's like that's like the thing that comes out of the chest in Alien. So Mike Shouts, MikeShouts.com. Shout out to MikeShouts.com. Just found this website this week or whatever. It's pretty. This guy's pretty cool. So if you like to check out a neat site, MikeShouts.com. Definitely like the Matrix. Yeah, robot porn. Too funny. It is capable of amplifying the wearer's strength by 20 times, which will make 100 pounds, 45 kilograms, no heavier than a typical laptop. So that's wild. So they're amplifying the wearer's strength by 20 times. So yeah, that's pretty wild. 100 pounds would feel like 10, or you know what I mean. That's funny. Yeah, the size of a laptop. These little hooks here, though, they're freaking me out. Like I don't see like that being very useful. I don't see them being useful on a site. There's a reason why we have thumbs, right? And this thing is all thumb. Yeah, right. So designed in such a way that the full weight of the suit and anything that is being carried by the operator will be transferred through the suit structure to the ground, and thus it should have little to no stress on the human operator. So you want that? Yeah, yeah, it's pretty neat. I do like it. I do. I just don't see it. I just don't see it being useful yet. Not with those little hook things, right? And I'd like to see it perform through the mud and in the snow and ice, right? Ice, snow, mud, rain, right? Like I want to see it perform in all that and last in those conditions. Plus, I want to see, that you could actually walk straight and not have to carry things across your chest like that, right? Think about that, right? Like it just that's not practical in any way. So I'm not sold yet, but I do like it. You know, it would be neat. Like that big robot had hands, right? Almost right. It could do things. You could run tools with it, right? But you could run power tools. That thing was able to release and push in lift the different valves and the buttons and all that stuff, right? Like Cyborg, RoboCop, yeah. Yeah, does this bring us closer to being like cyborgs? Of course, the military is trying to develop the Iron Man suit, right? And the is it SOCOM? SOCOM says that's impossible. You can't build an Iron Man suit. But you know what? This tactical assault light operator suit is something that they're developing, and it's actually quite like something out of Halo, guys. But this is Talos, right? Talos, according to a broad agency announcement, tactical assault light operator suit Talos. So, yeah, U.S. Special Operations Command is once again seeking proposals for it. Yeah, commonly dubbed an Iron Man suit. The announcement highlights Talos' role as part of a long-term goal to develop technologies which can enhance SOF mission execution. The intent is to accelerate the delivery of innovative capabilities to the SOF operator, and the announcement, which will remain open through December, states Talos is an overarching vision to drastically improve the dismounted operator's survivability and capability. So, interesting. So, I actually got some more on this. It's a pretty interesting suit. This is what I'm not gonna. This video here, I'll play it. What the hell? After the ad, 30 seconds. This is just a rendering. Okay, so this is like revision. Like this is version 1, and then there's a revision. But you'll see the revision. We're just gonna check it out, see where it started at, right? So May 28th, 2013. Okay. Army researchers are responding to a request from the U.S. Special Operations Command for technologies to help develop a revolutionary tactical assault light operator suit, right? But yeah, check it out. Yeah, Fallout, right? DARPA. Super mutants. Yeah, it's just music. The U.S. military has a lot of different assist robots. Sure. I would like to know. Yeah, Boiled Nuts. He knows a lot about the military stuff. You know. Yeah, check this out, okay? This guy's gonna run into a room full of guys with AK-47s pointed at him. Talos is so dope. Yeah, just wait till you see the revision. It's pretty wild. All right, like bulletproof, literally bulletproof. Excuse me. So to be continued, right? Revision. Here's the revision. Wow, eh? So what do you think of that? That's pretty cool. So this video dropped 2015, right? 2015 that video dropped. And you know, the first version was what we saw 2013. So this is 2 years after that. Um, you know, I don't know what it looks like today, but man, uh, I'm gonna look that up. Amos, the Russian version. I'm gonna look that up and see what what that's about. I'm actually looking up right in a second here. But I like the mobility, the durability, you know, of this particular suit. The exoskeleton, the Guardian, looks really big and bulky. And that Talos suit is, of course, the military is going to get, you know, the best technology first, right? It's just the way it goes. It seems like a lot of the safety stuff does start there, right, and then spills down to construction, right? Um, it's gonna be pretty wild, dudes. Like, uh, I don't know. Like, it's 2019. We can. I'm wondering like where they're at with it right now. Sorry, 1 second. I'm just writing something in the chat. There we go. Whew. I would just try to find everyone I could find. Right on. Um, let's look it up. The Russian Talos. Russian Talos. Continue. Okay, here we go. So, here we go. Russia, U.S. are in a military exoskeleton race. Ooh, look at this thing here, man. This is the Ratnik 3. Whoa. So, let's check this out. If I can go to YouTube over here and see if I can find the Ratnik 3. Man, I can't wait till Nick Niven starts streaming again on Saturday mornings. Ratnik 3. Okay, so 1 year ago. New update, defense 2 years ago. 1 year ago, 1 year ago. Let's see if I can find something. 6 months ago. Here we go. How long is this one? 5 minutes. All right, let's check this out. It's not in I don't know if it's in English, but it's okay. We can watch it. Yeah. It's fueled by vodka. Yeah. Vodka fueled Rushki. That's funny. I actually work with a guy who is ex-Russian military, and he's a monster, a beast, man. Yeah, this suit looks pretty sick though. So history, missiles. 21 completely new elements. 90% protects 90% of the soldier's body. Salt, 15 kilograms. Interesting. So, material that makes you blend into your environment like Predator. Oh, like the chameleon tech. Yeah, I have seen that. I have. We actually, I did touch on that on one of my earlier streams last year, actually. But yeah, look at this thing. Isn't that terrifying? Wow. Hey, yeah, look at that too. The sensors, right? So you'll have um wow, that's blowing my mind. Look at that. The Russians have some really badass tech though. Yeah, right? No, I'm not mad at them at all. Right on. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is incredible tech. And you're right, the Russians do, yeah. Um we definitely, I hate to think like I'd hate to think that we would be ever at war with each other again. It seems pretty silly, in this day and age, right, to go to war with somebody. But there's still some countries out there that are, they're just messed up. Like they don't want to participate, right? They're just greedy and destructive, and want to keep their little pieces of the pie, right? So you'll have cameras watching your back, right? Like this tech is incredible. Like you'll always have somebody in a control center. There's cameras all around, right? There's 360 video with this thing, and you always have somebody watching your back. So it's pretty wild, pretty amazing. But yeah, I really hate to think that we'd ever need to have to go to war again. Like it just doesn't make any sense. Um, but for like Homeland Security and take strategic missions and stuff like that, right? Critical missions and all that. There's always going to be somebody that has to be taken down, right? Um, you know, so yeah, it's cool, right? And then what happens, like, just set a theory, okay? We do end up getting invaded by aliens, for example, right? We definitely want to be prepared for that, right? We don't know if when we come in contact with another race in a different planet or something like that, if they're going to be hostile or not. We don't know for sure. But I would, rather have my gun cocked and loaded, almost, right, in that situation. But yeah, right, like the tech, right? The different tech that's coming out is pretty incredible. Yeah, but look at this, eh? Like you're just wired right up, man. It's pretty wild. This what's this one? This is 2010, right? This is 2010. This is like a you know, helping, you know, CDP people, helping people, you know, rehabilitate and things like that. And you know, at some point you're going to be able to probably, you know, walk with something like this, right? If you're like I don't know what it's called, paraplegic or something. I don't know what it's called, but say you can't walk, maybe this stuff tech could help the people, you know, and get back on their feet, right? You know, either rehabilitating them or just helping them become more productive, right? And it's pretty cool, right? The hands-on Sarcos Iron Man style guarding robots. So I'm in Salt Lake City Technology Research Park, standing behind a massive dual-armed industrial robot. The Guardian GT is the size of an all-terrain vehicle with the outward appearance of an armored tank. So there's... Oh, yeah. This is wild. So yeah, that demonstration setup is pretty. That's a massive grinder though for cutting a 1-inch conduit. Should I do it? Yes, I had to. There's no repercussions on the subcontractors when they get hacked by other countries. Yeah, right? Look at that, eh? I had to. Oh yeah, I've seen this guy, the climb, like the spider. It's pretty cool. Yo, what's this? Sorry. Look at that. Flips 90 degrees, the ship. What? That's crazy. Wow. What is this thing actually? Whoa! 774 tons. Oh yeah, these are, well, of course, the mines. Those are big machines. Yeah, I've seen these going. I've seen these in operation, and these are massive machines. Oh yeah, and then the tunnel driller. Yeah, right. I think this is the one I wanted to see. Okay, here we go. This is the one I wanted. Big wind. Yay. Mm. The science ship. Yeah, that makes sense. Wow. See the guy light the fire and run there? That's hilarious. Wow. Yeah, look at this thing. Walking excavators. Wow. Wow. Well, I know that was, I had to do it. I had to click that link, man. This one here now, okay? I think this is this suit here is a little bit more practical. It's 9-minute long video. I'm not going to play the whole thing. We're going to like just check out the beginning here, and I might jump through it a bit. But see that? Oh. Right. So this one here I see being almost a little more practical than the Guardian, because I mean the Guardian, it, like I'm saying, the hands, like the movement, I don't think is there yet. But this right here is pretty cool stuff. This tech is her jacket is hideous. It is. I saw a funny post the other day on a Discord channel. It was a picture with a bunch of different weather girls on it, and they were all wearing the same exact dress, just different color, right? And like some of them were the same colors or whatever, but yeah, just there's different colors, right? But the exact same dress. It was like, the cleavage dress, and literally like the same dress. It was just funny. It was just hilarious. Let me see if I can. Oh yeah, the end effectors, right? The end effectors is what I'm trying to say. The claws, right? The Korean exosuit. Oh yeah, look at that. South Korea created a robot, Method 1, which is similar to something. That's 2016, 2016, 2014. Let's go 2019. Military. Okay. Here's some pictures. Iron Man suit prototype, right? Oh, right. The Have you ever seen Live Die Repeat with Tom Cruise? It's a freaking awesome movie, amazing movie. But yeah, they had exosuits, right? Look at this ArtStation exosuit. Oh wow! Look at this Avatar style South Korean manned robot. Whoa, man! Avatar style. Look at that, eh? Wow. Yeah, this robot. I seen. This is kind of crazy. Whoa! There you go. There's RoboCop. It's like 15 feet tall. Yeah, right. Japan wants exosuits. Everyone is gonna want it, of course, right? So that is method 2. Let's see if we can get it up on YouTube. Aaron, are you a Vikings fan? Okay, so Korean method 2. 1 year ago, 5 months ago. 1 year, 1 month ago. 1 year ago. You know what? Let's check out this link here. All right, let's see. Go Pats. Oh, no, Amos. You're not a Pats fan, are you? Oh, man, I was just getting to like you. I'm just kidding, buddy. I'm a Miami Dolphins fan, so yeah, the Buffalo Bills, but now it's the Patriots. Yeah, they're our arch nemesis, right? I love it. Come on, where's the robot suits? Ah, wow. Could you imagine how terrifying that would be? 8.5 million. I wanted to see how tall it is. Let's see. Wow. 100 million dollars. Never, Emos. Never, man. It is a beast, Amos. It's a beast, eh? Wow. It's not AI. Wild, right? Yeah, imagine the yeah, imagine this on the street. Yeah, policing the streets with these things. So that guy said that they were using artificial intelligence to walk the stairs, but it's augmented intelligence, right? It's not artificial. We know that yet. It's not AI. No. It's augmented intelligence, and I'm impressed that it can actually walk up stairs. That's a huge feat because I wasn't aware that they were able to do that yet. They were still struggling with that part. You know, it is what it is, right? But like you said, so 5 to 10 years, okay. Well, we're gonna be starting to get replaced by robots, right? So thinking about that, right? So which one here? Electro gives wearer the strength of a forklift, but a gentler touch. Yeah, so the whatamatamaj. Uh, oh, I closed that line. Oh well. So, anyways, yeah, I still like want to see, like, we haven't seen it in action, right? Like, there's a reason why I picked this page. There's always something. So over the next year, Sarcos will be testing the exoskeletons to make sure that human operators can work with them safely without strain or fatigue. Engineers will be fine-tuning the exoskeleton's internal sensors, which anticipate movements of the operator's arms to reduce the amount of muscular force that has to be exerted. In addition, the company, working with an advisory group that includes potential customers, will make sure the robots have the capabilities that the marketplace will demand. For instance, a robot that moves luggage in an airport needs a different end effector, right? So basically, the robot's hand. That one that handles pipes on an oil rig or holds drywall in place. They had to go there, right? They had to go there. Um, research drone swarms. Oh wow. Yeah, I've seen a lot of different drone stuff. Drone swarms, I can just imagine, right? Um, I could just imagine, right? So, oh, look at that. So, the first prototype 10 years ago was hydraulically powered and drew 6,000 watts. Now it's less than 400 watts of power for the whole suit. So it can work an 8-hour shift without having to be plugged in, which brings it into the realm of a commercial product. It's the one thing to make a very expensive robot in the lab. We're finally at the point where the exoskeleton's capabilities, coupled with the economics, make it a viable product. So you're gonna have to. We're gonna be seeing different end actuators, right? So, yeah, Car, thank you so much for coming. You have a fantastic Sunday, a great week, and yeah, we'll see you. We'll see you probably Tuesday night, right? At Christina's. Christina should be streaming today too. I don't want to miss that. Because yeah, was it last weekend? Or, I'm not sure, but yeah, we'll have to keep an eye out for Christina. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. So within 5 to 10 years, right? Just thinking about that. 5 to 10 years, we're going to be slowly starting to get replaced by um, robots, right? These guys, I'm going to go down to so the death of human labor, it seems, has been greatly exaggerated. So the death of human labor, it seems, has been greatly exaggerated. While I think that we will see increasing amounts of autonomy and AI, says Wolf, I think the real rule in work generally is for us to find, as humans, how to maximize the utility of robots, allow them to do what they're really good at while still relying on what humans are best at, which is wisdom and judgment. Then there are the jobs that humans simply can't do, because the Guardian GT rules on either tracks or wheels. The operator can drive it into danger. Think exploring toxic environments and decommissioning nuclear power plants. With the inherent dexterity of the machine, it could easily manipulate things made for humans' hands, like valves and buttons. And if the time comes, it might save us all from aliens. But let's hope it doesn't come to that, right? I'm not sure. Maybe. Yeah, if she did, she's probably got to get to getting ready for her stream. Oh, she's still here. And it's pretty wild though. Think automated construction tractors and robots that help humans harvest crops without all the stooping. Yeah, we'll definitely be working alongside them. Robots for house cleaning, right? Like there's those extremely overpriced vacuum robots, right? So here we go. It's already we're going to see them now. The Navy has commissioned, I think 30 of these suits is what I think, or what I saw. But so this is March 11th, 2019. Okay, so Shipyard is partnering with robotics firm to evaluate exoskeleton suit designed to augment human performance. So we're gonna see them in the shipyard. This is boom, boom, boom. I'm trying to remember which exact one, and I think it's on the East Coast for some reason. But yeah, look, like it seems like something straight out of director James Cameron's 1986 Aliens flick, in which actress Sigourney Weaver sports an exoskeleton suit to battle a multi-jawed extraterrestrial bent on using humans to incubate its offspring. That's awesome. So, a recent agreement between Sarcos Robotics and the Puget Sound Naval Shipyard and Intermediate Maintenance Facility proves once again that yesterday's science fiction is today's science reality, all but minus the extraterrestrials. Thank goodness. So Salt Lake City, right? Or no, that's Sarcos is a Salt Lake City based developer. Um, so humans working augment humans working in the industrial, public safety, and military sectors. Um, but that's a big deal, right? That's a big deal. It's a big contract. Look at this airbiquity, eh? It's wild. So it's a big deal. We're gonna be seeing it, right? We're gonna be seeing it. This is a little one video of this funky guy here, right? It seems really big. I don't know how affordable something like this would be, right? If it was to be like that hourly fee or fee based type thing, right? It could be worth it, right? They would have to match the wage of or two wages, whatever, right? However many people it can augment, right? That's just neat though. And of course they're gonna be getting stronger, smarter, smaller, possibly bigger, right? But you can see like it's got a lot of different movements, right? More joints in the arms. Like look at that, eh? A lot, yeah. You've seen a lot of weird stuff in the night sky, right? UFOs. UFOs, they're out there. I know they're out there, right? It it's crazy to think that we're the only ones in the universe, right? Uh, Shout out to Christian Launchpad Astronomy. Christian Reddy is experimenting explosive growth in his channel, and that's amazing to see, right? It's inspiring. Industrial robotics. So the reason why I picked this page is because this is the industry, the oil fields, right? The industrial construction is where we're gonna see them first, 100%, right? Look at this here. This system took 17 years to develop, and more than $175 million was invested in R&D. Pretty cool. 175 million. That's a lot of plaka. Overcoming power utilization and powering the suit in an autonomous fashion was a fairly significant challenge. Powered by hydraulics or tethered. The misperception in the market is that this wasn't viable to create a full powered suit that can operate in a meaningful way for an extended period of time, doing meaningful work autonomously powered. That's right, eh? Those three things, the human-like dexterity, the intuitive operation and control, and the battery, we felt like those were the keys to being a very effective and viable commercial product. So get out of the way control system. It's really wild. We estimate that it's going to be in the range of 100 to... Okay, the idea is robotics as a service model. So it would be on your payroll. The cost would be the equivalent of a fully burdened $25 an hour employee. said Martindale. We expect that the suit will be leased for a 3-year period. We estimate that's going to be in the range of $1 to $1,500 or $100,000 to $150,000 a year. So that's pretty affordable if it can do the job, right? For so many reasons, right? Yeah, reducing injuries got to be the priority. And further companies, BMW, General Electric, Delta, and others want to put workers in this crazy exoskeleton. Good. Close. Big names, including BMW, GE, Caterpillar, Delta Airlines, are collaborating on ways to give workers superpowers, or at least powered full-body exoskeletons that can combine the strength, endurance, and precision of machines with human intelligence and dexterity. So, look at this right here. Announced the creation of an exoskeleton technical advisory group, so XTAG, focus on industry and made up of executives from Bechtel, big time. Oh, Keenan, man. Good morning. All About Vehicles is in the house, everybody. Good morning. No worries, brother. Like I said, nobody's ever late here, man. Just chilling and going over some cool tech, and yeah, man, very cool. Nice to have you, man. How's the weather down there? Oh man, so Bechtel is a massive contractor. I think probably one of the largest or the largest in the world, if I'm correct. Yeah, it is. So number 11. So revenue 25.9 billion in revenue a year. Founded in 1898. So 55,000 employees. And San Francisco, California is the headquarters. Wow, a 9-hour stream? How did you do that, man? How did you do that? Nice. 10 degrees is nice. Yes, right on. Yeah, that's the first time I've seen it spelled like that. So good job. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna remember that because I always put 2 E's, right? And I know that's not right. And I know Vincent spelled it like that before. I just couldn't remember. Darn it! I'm sorry, Keenan. But yeah, that's cool. Yeah, word, super cool. Vince is a beast, man. Um. Oh, so yeah, I was talking about the Bechtel. Bechtel is a massive contractor. The Exo Max. They're definitely that's a sign that you could see it in commercial construction too, fairly soon. Yeah, Bechtel, very cool. It always starts with the big companies and then it trickles down to the smaller ones, obviously, right? I could see them using it in the oil fields quite soon, and industrial construction is you receive 12 red buttons. Red buttons. Red buttons. Why do I not know what you mean by that? For red buttons. Can you explain, elaborate? I feel silly, but red button. Okay, so I'm not the only one. Okay, yeah, what are red buttons there, Keenan? The danger-seeking robots show how Microsoft could benefit from Trump's infrastructure boom. Robot startups and cloud providers are eyeing Trump's $1 trillion infrastructure plan. Robots can be used to inspect and repair aging infrastructure, but there is fierce competition. Subscribe. Oh, nice. Congratulations. That's incredible. 12. Holy cow, man. I don't think I think one stream I got 10 subscribers one stream. It was just a couple weeks ago. That was incredible. What a feeling. Good job, Keenan. That's awesome, brother. That's really, really cool. Getting subscribers on the live stream is nice. Look at that. So President Donald Trump has promised to unveil a $1 trillion infrastructure plan this year, a proposal that was in focus last week as Washington observed Infrastructure Week, even if it was shadowed by a flurry of other political news. Um, plus his promises of a manufacturing renaissance are expected to be a boon for industries like transportation and engineering. So yeah, Roblox stars, whatever, right? So there we go. There's the snake again, the Guardian S. Yeah, I know Vince gets 12 in like 30 minutes. I love Social Blade, right? Social Blade is super. That's yeah, yeah. You're right. You can say subscribe. Uh, you can you just say if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ding that bell notification icon so you don't miss anything. You don't miss when we go live. And yeah, you're okay to say that. Not too much, right? But it's okay to say. I haven't heard anything about that yet, Keenan. That would be. I think that's kind of silly. You're not supposed to sub for sub. You're not supposed to say things like, "Oh, I'll subscribe to you if you subscribe to me." You're not supposed to say things like that. But you're totally allowed to say, hey, if you like the channel and you want to stay up to date with you want to stay ahead of the game and up to date and with all the latest construction news, trends, and analysis on the new technologies from around the world, then hit that subscribe button and don't forget to ding that bell notification icon so you don't miss a thing, right? Something like that. Whatever. I think you can say that. So, building roads and bridges may seem outside the purview of big technology companies like Amazon and Google, but when an industrial company wants to make a model of, say, when a bridge will corrode, it can use data from the sensors on a robot and send that data to be crunched in the cloud. So, yeah, this article here basically Microsoft, Amazon, and the race to win the cloud. So, Microsoft and Amazon are, so look at this here. So, Microsoft sales team courts industrial companies like Sarcos with its Azure platform and has built a lab in its Redmond, Washington headquarters where companies can take their products and work with Microsoft to get everything connected to the cloud. So, of course, right? There's going to be opportunities there. It's pretty wild, pretty amazing stuff, though. And then, of course, yeah, these exosuits, right? Those are the end whatever. Yeah, I know, Vince, right? I know. Me too. I don't actually say it, but I should. I really should more. We say it in our videos, at the end of our videos, in our ed cards and stuff like that. But they're cracking down on sub for sub big time. Yeah, it's not okay. But yeah, so this is the Sarcos Guardian S, the snake. This is an inspection robot. Keenan, it goes into places where we can't, right? Pipes and things like that, or contaminated areas. It can scale vertically like walls if it's magnetic type thing, right? It's pretty crazy. Right on. And this slays me, right? This slays me. Seeing an IBeam like this carry, like, it's not a big high beam, right? And you don't carry it like this, right? Like, and you don't carry it like I would like to see, walking, carrying, like that, like normally, right? So, but we'll see, right? There wasn't a whole lot of actual video on it yet, so there must be pretty hush hush. There's the hand remote for the Guardian S, right? So it's pretty cool. Looks like doesn't look like it's got a touchscreen, but it might. RoboCop, yeah, it's wild, right? Like, yeah, it's pretty wild. I got some videos. I don't know. We've seen this guy. Oh, look at this. Anyone seen the it's the video with that robot boxer. You know what I'm talking about? The robot boxing movie. I loved it anyways. But Ben and I loved it. I want to watch that movie actually. What's that called? That boxing. What are you going live, Christina? While we got you here, I don't want to miss your stream or run over it. So I'm gonna end before you go up. I'm just there's a couple of movie. Oh, okay. So here's the movie. Is it Real Steel? Is that the name of this movie? Real Steel, right? Right? A Real Steel. I'm sure that's what it was. Crazy, right? And then I saw another. Oh, is this gonna weld it on or? Okay, good stuff. And is he going up in like 10 minutes? Rock'em sock'em robots. Yeah. We're a long way from that, eh, Vince? You remember those that old game? No worries, Christina. You bet. Yeah. Look at that. I would be too. With Hugh Jackman, right? Yeah, Hugh Jackman. I love Hugh Jackman actually. I thought there was another movie reference here, but there wasn't. What's this one here? 10 Insane Machines. So of course. Okay, perfect. Okay. The black, so we're just kind of, I don't know, I think these are kind of just kind of fun. Let me just jump through them. Guardian GT, big arm system. We've seen lots of this stream. We don't really need to hit that one. The Raytheon. Here, this one here. The Raytheon Exo S2 Exoskeleton. So Raytheon Sarcos Research Lab, Salt Lake City. So when was this? This is 2010. Look at that. So this is 2010, right? Yeah. Ah. So Raytheon. Interesting. Top 5 Exos. So when's this video? This is 2017. But yeah. I wanted to see where was I? This one here. So this is pretty neat. This vehicle here is. I'm gonna rewind it because the Mill Blackbird, right? Shout out to Massachusetts. Yeah, Amos, that's where you're from, right? Yep. Isn't that amazing, eh? I love that. Right? Isn't that's pretty wild? I like that the car thing, right? When you're working in the film business, you get a folder basically of availabilities. So whatever's available in that city that you're shooting in for like prop cars and stuff like that, you get a folder of photographs. Well, now it's probably all online actually, yeah, you're limited to availability, and that vehicle is pretty cool. Yeah, of course we know the Guardian. Look at this one here. Oh, I've seen this one before. This is creepy. Check this out. Spot Mini Robot. 3D printed legs. That's creepy. What? Good dog. Uh oh, that's funny. Still creepy, yeah, right? The mule is a really cool robot that they made for construction. I believe the mule is the bricklaying or the block layer, right? Of course, more military application, right? Whoa. Yeah, Boston Dynamics. There we go. Yeah, check this out. The road printer. The road printer, isn't that wild? Oh, the mule, that mule. Oh, okay. Okay, I think. Whoa, what's this? Arlander 10. Wow. Wow. Huh. Wow. Wow. Now, if only it was a chameleon, right? The tree shaker? Wow. Yeah, Amos? Wow. 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 A trencher. Crazy. Oh, what's this Megabot? MK2. Oh, 12. Wow. Whoa. Ha. Right? Right? That's crazy. Yeah, we've seen this one 100 times. Look at that, eh? Pretty wild, eh? Pretty wild stuff, man. I'm telling you. It's crazy. I don't know if we've seen this one. Did we go over this one? Yeah, look at these. See factory workers. Oh, hell no, right? Oh man, dude, that Robot Wars, right? But yeah, these kind of suits I see being more practical, right? Those lighter weight ones that actually you can, just they'll just like, you know, they're just gonna help us with. Yeah, it's not even English. Like I just yeah, I see them being more practical. Oh yeah, here's that big one, right? That big boy there. Wow. And then, oh, I've seen these. These are incredible, right? These are the ones that help people walk. I've seen these. Pretty wild. Forget about where toast. We are toast. Yeah. Oh no, Chris is out of juice. Uh oh. Looks like someone has to go to the vape store today. This one here too, like this is April 2017. This video, but yeah, this particular one I saw a video. We had one, right? The HAL 5. It's incredible, right? I actually have a cousin who invented a robot that his team and him developed a robot to help people walk and stuff like that and rehabilitate. Pretty neat stuff, guys. Pretty neat stuff. Well, we've made it to the end of the stream. We did a good job today, everybody. We're gonna jump over to your Real Estate Whispers channel, and where Eddie is gonna take the helm, and yeah, we'll have some more fun over there. And yeah, I can't thank everybody enough. Rue, Christina, thank you for the donation. Wow, that's so generous, so wonderful. Appreciate it. And we're all thinking of you, and prayers are with you. And yeah, we love you. You're the best, and I hope everything is good. And yeah, you take your time. We're always here, and yeah, legal weed is legal in Canada. It's totally and 100% legal here. So yeah, that's it's no issue. I freely talk about it because it helps me with pain and anxiety and depression and stuff like that. So but that's for another stream. You're welcome, Vince and Aaron and Amos. You're all welcome, and thank you for coming. Christina, like I said, prayers and lots of love. Keenan, all about vehicles, and Car Galaxy Studios, right on. Aaron Banks, going back over the chat. Everybody who came today, thank you so much. Get on over. Oh, Neil, of course, Neil, Crypto Cruising. And if anybody wants to check out their channels, you can get the links on my channel homepage on the right-hand side, okay? I think I still have to add Neil. I got Christina's here, VCG Construction, Paul Peck Drywall, Jimmy over at To the Top of the Crane, Launchpad Christian, Wheel Row Minorca, Tokyo Drew, Whiskey Throttle, Patty Broussard, and Mr. Conkles. So yeah, we'll be streaming on Mr. Conkles too later on with Anthem, the game Anthem. That's my son's channel. So everybody take care and have a great week. We'll see you on the next one. This is Chris, everyone. Bye for now. And love is love, everybody.